This episode tells such a story. There is a boy who has an extremely strong interest in history, especially in the research of ancient Egyptian history, and has quite deep attainments. In the museum where his father works, he firmly believes that some of the items in the museum are closely related to the ancient Egyptian history he has studied and identifies them as witnesses to the real ancient Egyptian history. So, the boy, full of enthusiasm, tells his father his ideas and also desires to vividly present the ancient Egyptian scenes he has conceived in his mind through the form of performance. However, the boy's ideas are ultimately just his fantasies based on his own research, and the conditions required to realize the performance do not exist in reality. What's worse, his family doesn't trust his ideas and fails to give due understanding and support. Immersed in historical research for a long time, the boy becomes more and more persistent in his pursuit of his dream. But the obstacles of reality and the distrust of his family create a huge gap in his heart, gradually accumulating extreme unwillingness. This negative emotion is like a gap, allowing the dark forces to take advantage of the situation and finally infect the boy, turning him into a monster who tries to sacrifice others to realize his own fantasies. Fortunately, at the critical moment when the situation is about to become irreversible, the male and female protagonists step forward and successfully stop this farce, saving others. In my opinion, the core of this episode revolves around the conflict between dreams and reality. The boy, who has been focusing on historical research for a long time and has a unique vision of ancient Egyptian history, gradually moves towards the extreme due to the limitations of reality and the distrust of his family, profoundly demonstrating the tragic consequences of the collision between ideals and reality.